For me now, cover beam, I just my master pan said so many brain. I'm share our platform. Yes, so I had air chromatic gauge. Na me din any mammy efia adepa. Yan say bre, send see a good dear by nano. Right on our platform, ni nano, yan side to me aka. Mess with some we are munch my dream or comment session. Mono share stories, na one kind to say, but one more day, it's me as subscribe be a dear my then send me to jar. Most so much it to me, I come a dear. Na ene de bremo de natural say ni na na road to election ne hompopo ye and am on to amanfo etu ne MPs eka omaje nchira omode to nyina no ahead of the MPP primaries na ebehwe na edi hon komo kakra na emi say the situation room from one sister station omo asna say abobo nsem no pa na per the post per the science and data anas kakra omaye nyina echi no na se mutieti mu a Yebra Dr. Bawumia delegate side and I say be a delegate decisions and choices no or no any that so a topic or charts ne so I say for any answer keto akra by now I believe such charts in that screen so do any ehwebi na global info analytics and then what more plans ne omo sham we nyina no matna say hwemu aloso so nsemu say pa de okono emu ya hye de ama all the aspirants are pray for flag position no in the MPP. Na your working vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia utete omanfo no grassroots ni for soldiers so madwe nche bebre ene omakon asonsem dia emi se ono ana say no omanfo na etime in the den yenya nto abakra na de utete so dia ono na etime atop ya say we lead by 43% and which has so asan echo na yewura Honorable Kennedy Japan Ascent Central for MP so go by 23 and an kind this so mu 18 any other percentages no on sure numbers no percentage that honum and according to the global info analytics no dear this time around no Dr. Bawumia is stopping massively say uchene yi mu kakra and Honorable Kennedy be the same amount of percentage as any no say Adjuman de me say yes, we am so abanokado no church me say kokoba say Honorable Kennedy major as flag bearer there's going to be a cleanup in a parliament MPs no and I know me say over 118 and omodom support ni na no eko edi ama Mahmoud Bawumia say kokoba say when me wini na say Honorable Kennedy efa dia and where di ayen crofo ama te so mo so no omoto ase konyina be hwehwan say ya same sense so kan bi e bi chirem say Bawumia is innovative. He has the mindset and the emotional intelligence and only one of the biggest quality among Fibri agent suited delegates no adwin chentia mo time Mahmoud Bawumia chia wo mo adwin chire fa kese no ebia no comment section so Ghana for actual madwin na send e ba ya global info analysis nsem no si ko ye eni ne yenwem sibobu nsem no ni na ha say nsem ya gibrenya koti nsem kakra ye ba de aka wa chire na mehwe na di na akamo
for sure. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see. 15% disapprove, 6% have no opinion. All right, which is okay. Now let's go into the presidential primary poll,
the big meat.
All right, so let's look at this thing more closely. What is going on here? Is this the summary of what we have?
Yes, the summary, national summary.
Between 2nd and 11th October,
yes,
when you polled the over 4,000 MPP delegates, 43% say they will vote for Dr. Bawumia, 23% say they will vote for Kennedy Japan. Look at that. It's a two-horse race.
It's a two-horse race.
This is incredible. Like, Owusu Friye has done worse in this round than he did in the first round.
Mm-hmm. Probably it reflects the quietness on his side. Remember, you mentioned that he's been quiet.
Yeah, he suspended his campaign when Teza Kufuor passed, and I've heard him a few times, but he's a bit muted. Non-disclosed 14%, undecided 18%. We'll interrogate this later on, but we've seen this trend throughout all the polls.
Yes.
Whether it's for all voters, whether it's for MPP supporters, and we're seeing it even among delegates. That's a bit surprising.
No, it's not surprising.
Even for delegates?
No, for delegates, it's not surprising. Knowing what we know in the delegates, and there are quite a number of people who are not willing to disclose how they intend to vote. It started when Alan was in the race, and it continued when he even withdrew. So that tendency of people keeping quiet and having their intention in their head is still high as 14%.
In the first round of voting, Dr. Bawumia had 68%.
Yes.
And then Kennedy came second, and Alan was third. Now you have only 4 candidates. You'd expect both men to do better. But that's not what we're seeing.
No.
I want viewers to let this sink in a bit, because this is the baseline for the discussion. So think about this a bit, that, of course, there's still
huge chunk.
14 plus 18 is 32.
32%.
Which is more than what these guys are getting. But which is significant enough that if you added it to anyone, if you add it to this guy, he's second. If you add it to this guy, he's second. If you add it to this guy, he's one.
Yes.
If you add it to this guy,
is one.
So, and what I find interesting is why, okay, by the way, what's the difference between this and this in meaning?
Okay.
What does this mean?
The not disclosed means that they have decided.
This one, not disclosed?
Yes, not disclosed. They know who they will vote for, but they won't tell us.
I won't tell you?
Yes.
I know who I'll vote for, but I won't tell you?
Yes.
And this one says what?
Oh, I'm thinking between these 4.
So basically you're saying that if these people are campaigning, they should be looking at these guys.
And how they are spread nationally.
So roughly 20% of the delegates, based on your survey, have not, as of 2nd to 11th October, had not decided.
We dear was somewhere anti study and some essay call and delegates decide delegates decisions and their choices. No, a home popoya was for a boba and no. We have a few days to air this November 4th MPP Prime Minister. I can't want some and Chenata say or more at the barber church so the ding I win any fedia grow. And the Senipa may no more shoulders on this a year position. The working vice president and honorable Kennedy Japan and an one for be a blast and a papa say or surround what's next and say a honorable vice president Mahmoud Bawumia or Chapekap a bribe man for East Regional Chairman and also Abetinito so no so better car or Honman and coordinator Crano car which you know a honorable Kennedy de Mano. I will know emu ayashi yemura comment session. Where do you buy or say the best man to beat John Dramani Mahama is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We say this is why the NDC wants Ken, but he will never come to power. We say it is possible. DMB all the way. We say it is possible. We say DMB 2024. Inshallah, we are breaking the 8. We so say beyond 8 years, MPP will win with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We so add your day, but NDC never again. Mahmoud Bawumia all the way, and then they mean who know can no vote supporters. No, I say, Emi said the supporters and the fans of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or more edu corner be every corner they are there. And some is the air call the about by element. According to the global info analytics, no percentage I say no Mahmoud Bawumia that and no 43%, and honorable Kennedy and also at 23. In some fun some no the about by and no most more than a month na ubi and a sanyan can semis no. Until the ecoso. I didn't share no so hear me. Let me know your opinions in the comment section. Keeping it very neat and respectful for me. Na ejuman enye kama wano na ensamni na enko pepe. Demi na mase movie I must subscribe. Akramu na mama bye.
I did.
But 14% don't feel comfortable telling you.
Yes.
And these are MPP delegates.
In fact, when we go further, you will see which regions account for which numbers.
Will any of them be happy with this?
No.
You don't think so?
No. But I think Bawumia will be slightly happier because he's close to Jericho, but not in Jericho yet.
But if you look at the prediction of his people for the first round, that they wanted 70. I think they really want a resounding victory.
That victory that they saw in Superdelegate will not happen here.
You don't think so?
No.
But you know, of course, that's what your polls are saying.
Yes.
But you remember John Mahama and what's the name? Dufour.
Yes.
Because Dufour withdrew from the race at the last minute, even though his picture was there, if he had not withdrawn from the race and had probably campaigned to the end, kept his agents on the field, he may have gotten more votes. So today is 25th. They are all in the race. So assume one of them says, I'm not going to do this again. Who? Maybe Kennedy's like, I'm tired, or the race will be skewed against me. I'm just guessing.
Oh, they call off the race. There shouldn't be any election.
They'll still vote.
They will still vote, definitely.
So we should keep an eye on this and this.
Yes, yes, yes.
And you are saying that the regions where this is coming from will be clear.
Will be clear, yes.
And it will help us decipher what's going on.
Yes.
What before we go into what is happening to this man?
No,
because he did so well in the first round. He was fifth.
No,
he was fourth.
Those delegates are the ones you can acquire.
Because they are higher level.
And remember, I said that those who have interaction with government machinery will tend to do well in that super delegate.
So this is more generic.
Yes.
So this is his true size.
This is true size.
You are serious? He's not going to be happy with you.
It's not me. It's the delegates.
All right. So yeah, we usually do something called a runoff scenario, and I don't know why do you do this runoff scenario? What's the meaning of this?
If this wasn't a two-horse race, we would have definitely been going for runoff. So if Alan had been in the race, I don't think we'll be talking about just one touch here. There will probably be a runoff. I wanted to say, okay, if there's a runoff, if no one gets 50% plus one, what will be the situation like? And
we notice that the figures are not that much different.
No, they haven't changed.
So 43-25.
It's only Kennedy who made slight improvement.
So basically, they are keeping their cards close until they get. All right. Now, I noticed you did a swing region, sort of before you went region by region. You wanted to group the regions for some meaning. So let's look at that. So basically, you're saying that let's try and break this down into voting blocks.
Yes.
Okay. Why are these three regions your swing regions?
They are technically the regions that are swinging in this country. Greater Accra swings MPP, NDC in many elections. Central region the same. Western region is the same. Anyone that wins two of these regions is likely to emerge.
And I think that since the Bono Ahafo region was split, it has made these regions, in fact, I think it's made these two regions more important because even Western region, prior to the split, it was a very swing region.
Yes.
Because the Western North part was very NDC.
And then the Southern.
So now you can say that the two strong swing regions are these.
Yes.
And also this is the population that this population has gone up.
Yeah, in Central region.
And a lot of the numbers are Gomwa East, Gomwa West.
Yes,
so the part closer to Accra
is growing rapidly.
It's growing. So Central and Western are very important.
And once they grow and they interconnect to Accra, they mimic Greater Accra demography and voting pattern.
I'm going to make a prediction if I move to the next slide. Because Kennedy's stronghold is Central region. When you disaggregate and bring these three regions, he will do better and Bawumia will come down for the disaggregation. This is my prediction based on all I know. So let's check what you have and see if you are right. So when you disaggregated, I'm correct.
Yes.
So Kennedy went from 20 to 27. Bawumia came down because this is just the three regions. Greater Accra, Central, and Western region. So a lot of this is from Central. He's not doing well in those. So do you have a Greater Accra alone?
Yes, we do.
We'll get that later on. The only change here is this goes up a bit.
And also they are not disclosed, goes up.
So we see a lot of the people who say they don't tell you and they are in those. Wow. Adanimo rises slightly. But so this shouldn't be surprising to anybody who understands the strength of the candidates.
Probably not.
This shouldn't be surprising.
You shouldn't be surprised.
Wow. So Bawumia is not that strong in the Central region.
No, at all.